Hey team, got a really interesting email before. Basically said, hey listen, my friends and I are really interested in applying for internships, but we just don't know how. So I thought, why not put together a video and give you a bit of an introduction. Let's go. So here we are at the Water Cooler Forum. So we had my nice little video. So we're going to go to internships list add grade connection. So we've got all of our internships in here. It's logged into my profile. Internships, Melbourne, Victoria. We can change that. We can change internships, anything like that. So what we have along here is all the different internships that you can apply for. So quite a long list. You'll notice here that these have application open. These don't. So the ones that don't have the application open means the date isn't up yet or they have already closed. Now, what I used to do was I'd have a list in Excel of what companies I was applying for and what dates they were closing. So I made sure I never missed an application date. So we've got a couple of choices here. I am going to go to Procter & Gamble. I did an internship at Procter & Gamble back in the day, so hopefully I should know what their process looks like, if it's still the same. So we click on that, and it gives us some information about Procter & Gamble here. So already I'm looking here going, okay, they own Gillette, Olay, Pantene, Oral-B, Old Spice, Head & Shoulders. Fantastic, I'm starting to understand what Procter & Gamble do. I'm looking through here, they hire the best. We challenge people from day one. Already I'm looking there going challenge, leadership development. I'm going to make sure that I use the words challenge. I'm going to talk about leadership development in my cover letter and make sure that I've got that sort of flavour in the resume and also in any questions they ask. We plan careers. That to me means that they're going to ask me a question in an interview about where I'm going to be in 5 years, where I'm going to be in 10 years. So I'm going to want to know a little bit about the company so I see how I move up and where I fit within Procter & Gamble into the future. We never stop learning. So this on-the-job experience, so I want to be talking about hands-on learning, technical leadership skills. I'll be wanting to talk about those in my resume and cover letter, and that sort of commitment to touching and improving customers' lives. I probably want to say something along those lines in my questions that are coming up. Talented, passionate, caring, innovative. Got to make sure I touch on all of those. So graduate programs, all the ones they've got there. Internship programs, all the ones they've got there. We're business and commerce. We're going to click on that and it tells us we have 23 days, 8 hours, 10 minutes and 41 seconds to apply. Okay, so there's plenty of information down here that you want to read. We're going to click the apply now button because we've already read it. We're knowledgeable and it's going to take us to the website. Okay. So, search and apply for jobs. So, we've got here, I've done this earlier to check. So, oh no, there's lots of locations. What do? Well, I change it to Melbourne, and voila, it comes up with Melbourne. So, the sales, 2015-2016 summer internship program, awesome. Lots of information. Again, I would be reading all of this. I would be copying across all of this into a document. So I'm able to read that at any time and I'm able to draw back on it. So collaborative team play with a passion for winning, I'd have to have there. Analytical mind, I'd be touching on that. Innovation, they've said innovation a couple of times now, so I need to drop the word innovation quite a bit. What are they going to need? They're going to need a current resume with work experience, education, details, and extracurricular activities. If you don't have all three of those on your resume, they ain't looking at it. A cover letter outlining why you feel you'd be a good fit for the role at Procter & Gamble, and university transcript. I found that doesn't have to be an official university transcript. You can just do a copy and paste off Wes, and they tend to be fine with that. So we're going to, it's not going to tell us how much money it's worth. That's all right, but we're going to apply online. Okay, here we are at the apply online screen. What you'll need to do is set yourself up as a new user. Just ask for a username and password and email address. Nice and easy. Once again, keep track of all of these. We're going to now log in. So we have logged in, and I started this earlier just to make it easier. You've got up here contact information, education, resume and attachments, questionnaire, confirmation, summary. Nice and easy, and so I know how much work I'm going to need to do. Contact information along here. So I've got my email address in here. It's asked for a professional web page, so I've gone to my LinkedIn. LinkedIn. There I am. Add me on LinkedIn. And taken my LinkedIn address and put it in here. Make sure if you're going to do this that your LinkedIn matches your resume. Regardless, your LinkedIn should match your resume because they will check. You've got your first name and last name here. You put in your street address. I've put in 123 Fake Street in Fakington. Australia, Victoria, Melbourne. My primary phone number, so they're able to call me up to say, yay, you've got the job, or yay, we need you to come in for an interview. My region of citizenship, and the date of availability. The 23rd of November. The 20th of November is the last day of exams, so the 23rd is the first day that you will be ready. I'm going to warn you right now, MGF 1100 is notorious for having the last week of exam. Save and continue. So, resumes. What we have here is, this one's quite annoying. It's going to ask me to paste my text resume in here. So I have done that. It's all there. It looks disgusting because it's just pasted in. Not much I can do. However, down here it does say attachments. I can attach files. That's what I want to do. I want to attach a PDF so it looks pretty. So I'm going to choose my file. Got my Procter & Gamble application here. I'm going to choose my resume in a PDF. Open it up. Comments, it is my resume, and I'm going to attach it. Notice you'll see I've done that already. Do I want to overwrite that? Yes, I'm going to. So, we want to attach all of our files down the bottom here in a PDF. So they've asked for your cover letter, your resume, transcripts, and any references that you've got. Make sure they're in PDFs so it doesn't change when they open it. Sometimes in Word that can happen, and especially if you're using Pages. So we're going to save and continue. Here we are, a couple of questions. Are you an Australian or New Zealand permanent resident? I am. What happens if I click no? Nothing. Please indicate your ability to communicate in English. I really hope so. What will be your highest degree at the time you could join PNG? What you guys that have a bachelor's degree, so we're going to click on bachelor's degree. What of the following measures best describe your recent academic results? They're good. We'll say that we're good and we're in the top 20%. I wouldn't say poor because that's going to cut you out already. Have you worked for a company in the last 3 years that make products to those like PNG? Please link for a list of products. I'm going to say no because I haven't worked for Unilever. If answered yes, let them know. Do you live with or relate to anyone who works for a product? No. If you answered yes. Which of the following describes your history with PNG? So with you guys, generally you wouldn't have anything in here. You might say you've got friends and relatives if you do. For most part, it would be, I do not have history with PNG or a company that's part of PNG. Please provide details. Not applicable. What is your gender? You can choose what you would like. I've decided I will choose male. Save and continue. I hereby say that's fine. English, hereby state that acknowledge the information is true and correct to the best of my knowledge. Agree that any accurate information. Please enter your full name. Nathan Eva. Please enter for identifier your first initial and last 4 digits of your phone number. So, source, how'd you hear about us? We looked at a job board. Job board, we looked at not one of those, clearly. Okay, it's just going to be an other than other. Save and continue. Okay, this is my summary here of all my information. I'm going to read over this to check to make sure it's all okay. Questions are nice and easy, and then I can submit. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that was helpful. Any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask myself, your Scrum leader, or the careers team. They're there to help you. Really looking forward to seeing how you go. Any prep you need, just let us know. All the best.